Welcome to a new week of the Daily Nature Journal. I'd intended to go foraging today for willow twigs for my first botanical ink, but the weather's absolutely terrible. It's raining and grey, so I've retreated to my studio to do some more work in the journal. Yesterday I went to Sidmouth, which is the town closest to us further west along the coast. And I went looking for interesting trees in this area of amenity lowland known as the Byes, which is running along the River Sid. And I decided that I'd like to put this into my journal today. Sometimes on a rainy day like this, staying in the studio and working from a photograph is perfectly fine. I really like to include little simple landscapes in my nature journaling work. Of any particular sites that capture my interest, I was particularly interested in the shapes of these poplar trees against the sky. Over on the Nature Journaling Circle on Patreon, our theme for the month is tree shapes. So I'm paying a lot more attention at the moment, particularly to the shapes of trees in winter. So if you want to go and check that out, the themes are always free to see on Patreon. So you can use those in your own nature journaling if you need that little bit of extra motivation. The link to my Patreon is in the video description below. I think this is working to show the wonderful sort of wispy character of these trees against the skyline. Now I think what this really needs is a bit of colour. If you want to learn more about how to draw trees, there's going to be a tuition video this month on my Patreon all about getting characteristics of tree shapes in winter. And that should be posted up some point in the next couple of weeks. And there's a whole library on there of other different techniques videos giving you ideas for nature journaling practices. Now I'm going to let this dry and come back and do another darker layer over the top. The last thing I want in this picture is a shock of bright green, which I'm going to add using these ink tints. It's really going to make this grass in the front sing out. So that's all from a very rainy day in Devon. So I hope you'll join me tomorrow, and fingers crossed for better weather for foraging. Hope to see you there.